Hello everybody, MegazardX here, and I'm here today to discuss a very serious topic for my YouTube channel as a whole. And normally I might, start off some of these videos that I normally do, either scripted or whatever though, but this is a non-scripted video. It's just a regular conversation I'm just having from me straight to y'all, the viewers though. But as some of y'all may or may not know about this though, YouTube has been, violating Coppa for several years, and eventually, Coppa has essentially, broke down on YouTube. YouTube had to pay a fine, and the big issue is that YouTube was basically collecting data on kids that are essentially younger than 13, and storing that information and data, which apparently that's actually illegal, and they've been doing it for years. So basically, Coppa got onto them. So now YouTube basically paid up a fine and paid that stuff off, and then now the issue is with us as the content creator. So how does that actually affect what I'm about to discuss today? Well, essentially with Coppa, now on YouTube, when anybody uploads a video to YouTube, they have to clearly mark it as either as a video that is either made for kids, or it's a video that's actually not made for kids. And this is the benefits and the non-benefits for choosing each one. So for example, if you had a video that actually uploads stuff for kids, guess what? Now, hey, that subscription bell, that doesn't work no more. You can't leave comments down in the video no more. Whenever your video, whenever you upload your video, if it's marked for kids, it cannot be searchable or discoverable on YouTube. They basically have to go to your YouTube channel that they subscribe to and actually find the individual video on your YouTube page. But if they were just to randomly search for that video on like the YouTube search bar, you could not find it. So and also, if you happen to be making money on YouTube, you're making 90% less of what you made. So that basically you're only making 10% of what your original amount of money could have been from any kind of video that you're dropping on there. At least for my channel, I'm not to the point where I hit like 1,000 subs and enough watch time hours for me to be able to actually make any money off of those videos though. So at least I'm not affected by that though. But in terms of but those are the benefits and disbenefits for any kind of video that you drop if you mark it for kids. Now, if you drop it not for kids, you're thinking, oh, okay, well, a lot of the issues are, eventually solved and whatnot though. However, Coppa can also go into your videos and actually determine whether or not, hey, you know what, even though you mark this video as not for kids, if it seems like it's a video for kids, which it means that, hey, it can involve words such as fun up in it, it can seem like to be artistic, it can use some cartoon characters or any kind of else, and there's like a long list of descriptions of things, and they were actually pretty vague about this whole entire thing. I'll leave some links down in the description box below in terms of if you want to get down to the nitty-gritty about each little guideline that they actually do. And there's some certain good YouTubers out there that I've been listening and watching into that actually been kind of breaking this stuff down a whole bunch though. But anyway, with that, there's a lot of even though you might mark a video as not for kids, it can still come back and bite you in the long run though. So the thing is, we didn't know exactly if people are going to be able to come strictly for you, or if it's like an automatic, like when you upload it to YouTube and there may be a bot that automatically detects it and then it goes to them. Because the big thing is, if you happen to be violating Coppa, you could be fined up to several $1,000s or whatever though. Thankfully, after doing some more research as time kind of progressed on, it doesn't seem like they'll actually penalize any kind of YouTube channel more than what they actually work. That basically will shut down whatever they're doing though. So at least that's some good news on that front though. So essentially, after you go through and look at all of this stuff, at least for me in my channel, for all y'all viewers, if you're underneath 13, highly recommend that you don't watch YouTube to begin with, because YouTube is technically meant for people to be up and over the age of 13. And at least with all the content on my channel, even though I try to keep it fairly clean as possible though, but there is certain content with with the certain animes that I might be reviewing, or the certain games I might be showing as gameplay on here. I wouldn't think it'll be ideal for like a 6 or 7, 8-year-old. No, this channel isn't made for like kids like of that young. But as long as you're a teenager or 13 and up, hey, everything on this channel is good for you though. But so essentially, the only thing that's really negative about my channel that I may have to play it by ear with is my Pokemon reviews. Because with Pokemon, ideally, Pokemon can be seen and can be seen for kids, because all the games are you know, they hugely advertise to kids a whole bunch, even though there's a lot of us in the world that are well above, you know, that age level of kids, but still play Pokemon because it's still a big media franchise and everything else in between those. So that's the only little issue on my channel that I feel like I might have to keep an eye out on. In terms of my other content, such as like my ongoing Fire Force reviews, and like for example the Dr. Stone reviews that I just recently finished up, those two are actually good. You know, those I don't think I'll run into any issues. And then there's the other My Hero Academia reviews, and yeah, I don't see an issue with any of those 3 animes that I was currently reviewing. I think I should be good on that, and it seems like I should be able to be fine with all of the gaming content on my channel as well though. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So in order to basically comply to Coppa and everything, I may, worst case scenario, whenever because all of these things come into play on January 1st. So whenever January 1st comes around, and if I still feel like I still need to sort of kind of play things safe, I may go into all of my videos of my Pokemon anime reviews and actually private all of them, so that way none of y'all will be able to actually see it. Thus, you know, Coppa wouldn't be able to kind of pick up on it on their side though. But however, if I do this, I'll leave an update in either one of my social media accounts, such as either like my Twitter or Facebook. You can find the links for those down in the description box below. I'll keep y'all informed on that, or in the discussion tab on my YouTube channel, I will leave an update there. So as it gets close to January 1st, for anybody that's been watching any of my Pokemon anime reviews, check there, and I will leave a little update as to how I'm gonna be able to compensate and try to still sort of kind of do the reviews, but I might have to put them on a different outlet. Maybe I have to put it on, like, for example, like my Facebook page, like the first couple and few, until I see how the Pokemon community kind of reacts to this and see exactly how they put their stuff up and see if they're in risk or anything like that. I might have like a little bit of a time period where I might have to be a little bit flexible with how I release them and what way I do it. But hopefully by the time it's like late January or almost close to early February, if things seem safe enough, I might make them go public again. Or, you know, it might have been completely safe and I don't feel like there's any risk at all, and I just don't do nothing though. But I'll leave a update for that for sure as we get close to January 1st. But that's the major only thing that should be affecting my channel. Everything else I think should be okay. I'm still going to be doing YouTube. I'm still going to be uploading videos in terms of my anime reviews or gaming topics, and future upcoming Marvel stuff as well, in terms of the stuff with the MCU and everything else though. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this channel updates though. But if y'all have any questions about Coppa as a whole, or any other things that you might think that might affect my channel or anything like that, leave your thoughts down in the comment section down below. Just let me know whatever your thoughts might be, whatever your questions might be, and I'll do my best to answer them as, you know, in a timely manner as I am able to though. But other than that, that's about it for this update though. But yeah, until whatever video I make next, see y'all.